Manny Fresh sends in $20. Question for the women, especially the single moms. If you grew up in a society where you were forced to stay with the first man who got you pregnant, delivered or not, what would you do differently in dating and sex? Okay, so basically, if you're forced to stay with the first guy, what would you do differently in dating and sex? Who's the single moms? Do those two? Okay, let's start with you first.
Probably communication. I think we both lacked on that, so communication. And you said sex. What was the last part?
Well, basically, it's saying this, right? So it's basically saying, if you grew up in a society where you're forced to stay with the first man who got you pregnant, like if you're forced to stay with that first man that got you pregnant, delivered or not, right? Whether if you have the delivery or you don't have it, he got you pregnant. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What would you do differently in dating and relationships? Like how would you change your dating behaviors and your sexual behaviors if you're forced to stay with the guy that got you pregnant?
Damn.
And we'll go around with everyone. It's a good question.
I guess communication. I mean, yeah, communication. As far as the sex thing, if you ain't taking care of me mentally, I'm not going to get wet for you. It's going to desert.
All right. And let's see where the head goes with this one. What about you?
I would ask more questions. I guess it's a form of communication, but I would ask more questions. I didn't ask enough questions.
Okay, so you said communication and you said communication. What about you? What would you do differently if society forced you to stay with the man that got you pregnant? Speaking to the mic. You.
I don't have no kids.
No, hypothetically speaking.
Well, I think that's the reason why I don't have any kids, is because like I'm waiting for that man who has those qualities to be who wants to be a dad.
You said you don't date white guys.
No, she said she dated one.
Oh, you do date white guys. No, it was you who.
No, I don't. Not actively.
Not actively.
Okay.
Okay, so all right. So your answer is basically you're already doing it right now is because you haven't gotten pregnant.
Yeah.
But you took in a Plan B before.
I said no. I was just playing about the flavors on the box.
But you've taken one Plan B before. You have. You admitted to that.
You know about the boxes.
I said no.
No. You admitted to the one Plan B.
No.
She didn't admit to it. Don't be trying to agree. We can run the tape back. Never mind. Move it right along. What about you?
I would ask to be polygamous. I would ask how, like, if we got to stay together, we just have to have an understanding. We can have an open relationship or something. You do your thing, I do my thing. And
you said you was Christian?
I didn't say that.
Let me tell you something about polygamous when it comes to men. So anybody as a man who lets their woman be entered by another man is a cuck. And you know, like, if the absolute bottom of the barrel when it comes to social status amongst men, I can't think of anything lower than someone who lets their woman get like, you could be pretty much anything, but if you're letting your woman get you're the bottom of the barrel. So then you have to think to yourself, if you were in a polygamous relationship and if you were out there getting it from other guys, especially if he knows about it, your man is now the least most respected member of society.
Well, I'm not trying.
So why would you want to be in a relationship with the least most respected member of society?
I'm not trying to. Y'all said if I was forced. I'm not trying to be with him, you know? So if I'm forced to be with somebody I don't want to be with, we just have to have that understanding, babe. You do what you do and I'm going to do what I do. And we just come home and take care of the kid. I'm not going to ask any questions and you don't ask me any questions.
R.I.P. buddy.
All right. What about you?
Ask the question again.
So if you are pretty much it's like this, right? All of you girls are dating and stuff like that. If you get pregnant by a man, whether if you have the baby or not, you are forced to stay with him. So what would you do differently in the current dating marketplace? What would change about your dating life and what would change about your sexual life?
Probably setting boundaries and having like the communication with one another on what we agree on, whether it be like politics or abortion, how we want to raise our child.
What if he a Trump supporter?
No.
So you want to date a homosexual?
All men that voted Democrat are gay. They all gay. They're hidden in the closet.
Yeah.
I'm not a political person. I can't really say much about politics because of my job anyway. So
Yeah, but you have to understand the way in which the current political system goes is that the Democrats, and if a man with a dick and two balls votes for those policies and goes that far to the left, then all he's trying to do is just get pussy, right? So
I'll
he's
be
pretty
honest,
much gay.
everything's just going through my head. Like,
You're not really that political, I guess. I'm guessing.
Yeah, and I can't be.
So why you are so much of anti-Trumper then? You're not really political, but you're anti-Trump. Why is that?
There's things that have happened to my friends and family, specifically about the abortion right. Now, they were pregnant. They wanted to have that baby, okay? But the baby was basically dying inside of them. But here in Tennessee, during when all that was going on, they couldn't do a C-section or take that baby out, and she almost died. And with that, she also lost her fallopian tubes, and she had to get a hysterectomy.
Can I ask what you think Trump's abortion policies are?
I don't know too much. I just know, like, I work with OBGYNs and stuff, and going through all that, a lot of them are against it because there's a lot of.
So you have no
safety
idea
issues.
what Trump's abortion policies are?
I don't read that.
Anything?
into
You
it.
know
It's
anything
what
about
I
it?
hear from them. You know, it's kind of. I don't try to really look into it because of my job.
Can I give you some advice? Some unsolicited advice?
You know what? I'm gonna take this.
I'm
back.
gonna say it anyway. So
Okay.
the unsolicited advice I would give is to don't just write off half of the population if you're looking for men,
Oh.
because Trump supporters are generally the conservative men, and these are the kinds of guys that want to take accountability, that have jobs, that aren't riding out in the street like homos. Like these are the kinds of guys
That's
who
fine.
all of you would like, even if you don't admit it, right? Like the people, men with conservative values are more traditional.
Okay. The other thing, I work for the government, so when
Jeez. Do you really?
yeah.
What do you do?
With the shutdown, and I was gonna lose my job.
Well, you
and,
should blame the
like,
Democrats for that.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, you know, there's a thing for everything.
I'm just
I can't
saying,
Really,
Look,
really
I'm just
speak on
saying
this, so.
you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about with politics, which is
Okay.
fine, but don't go and write off half of the population, which is something you're so ignorant about. Like to say that you would never date a Trump supporter. Like you may get along just great with him. So if you wrote him off,
I mean, that's what they would just have to. I would want to see their views on certain things. That's all. Like whether it be if I'm trying to think of something.
Give us one thing. Like that one thing is like, this is why you can't be a Trump supporter.
I don't really know. Like I'm trying.
Who
to
else is
think.
anti-Trump? Don't be scared, ladies. All right, say it with your chest. Oh, we got some anti-Trump. So if you can, let's phone a friend. Give me one thing of why you would not date a man that that was a Republican.
Wait, she was saying though, she said she would have to see. Like you
Yeah.
asked her specifically what it would be. Like for me, I would want to know if he's racist or not.
Yeah,
Because
Because a good,
racist?
I mean, a
Types of
good
things.
amount from my perspective and what I've seen, especially like with social media, a lot of Trump supporters are racist.
but like,
I mean-
would you date a white guy?
I mean, I'm with my man.
But what if he's a black guy? You still think he's racist and he voted for Trump?
I never said that. That
Cooley.
wasn't what I said.
Are you proud to be black?
Yes.
Is Cooley racist?
I said specifically going off like what you asked her. You said if she were to date a Trump supporter, like what would it be that she would look at to see? And for me, it's to see if they're racist. You know,
Okay, but you want to see if they're racist, but that would only be from a white guy. It wouldn't be from a black guy.
not necessarily.
Okay,
I mean,
that's what I'm.
there's also black men that hate black women. So
But I just asked Cooley if he's
I don't
proud to be
really think
black,
so.
and he said yes. So he's like, it's like black power. Like,
I mean, I'm just
does that
saying
make
for the
him? I'm
hypothetical,
just saying, does
that's
that
how I'm
make him
answering
racist?
it.
Black power.
just answering the hypothetical.
Does that make him racist though?
I mean, are you racist?
He said he's proud
No,
to be black.
I'm actually not racist at all. I actually impregnate white girls only to get rid of the white race, to make everyone mulattoes or black. Yeah.
caramel.
So I'm actually, it's the reverse. It's like, you know, it's like reverse slavery almost, right? It's like, nah, like I'm gonna steal your white woman. Yeah, it's reparations.
I literally have nightmares about this
I see
shit.
the
Yeah.
math. I see the math. The math is
I'm
math.
joking. I'm joking. But okay, so essentially what we're saying here is it's like, and you kind of bring it up. So if you're dating someone and he is a Republican, he's conservative, and he voted for Trump because he's conservative, right? And I voted for Trump, but I don't agree with all of Trump
what I'm
policies. You get what I'm saying? I don't agree with all of it. Like I don't think anyone fully 100% agrees with a politician. But how I look at it is, it's from my standpoint, it's the worst of two evils, right? So I went ahead. I'm always going to vote, Republican. I'm not going to vote for the Dems. They are pro a lot of things that I am anti against, right? Like they are anti-natalist. I am not you know what an anti-natalist is? Anyone knows? All right, never mind. Let's got to use smaller words. But I just want to hear your opinions real quick. So show of hands. Give me one reason why you wouldn't date a man if you found out that he voted for Trump. You said racist, and what do you say? What's yours?
It doesn't revolve around a man, but
Oh, or woman. Yeah.
I would say just because of my personal morals and my personal beliefs, I just feel like certain things that he agrees with, I don't agree with. But as you said, like y'all
Like
don't
what?
agree with 100% of everything he does. So I can
Well,
understand
we agree
that,
with
but
most in the Republican Party. I would say that me and Jake, I don't know fully Jake's view, but I would say that we agree on most things that the conservative stands for.
and that's fine. You can be conservative, but
What
that's just not
particularly
my-
do you not agree
Yeah,
with?
the
specifically.
disrespect against women,
What disrespect against women?
our bodies.
But like what disrespect? Like
We damn near almost have no more rights.
But
That's what
think
I don't
about
really
it.
mess
The,
with. So
the
it's like-
Democrats, they actually don't care about women's rights, is because they allow men into women's spaces to take away women's rights. Like they allow men in women's bathrooms. You're no longer safe. You got this big old 6'4" transgender male with a beard in your bathroom. They allow those men into your sports. Those sports are supposed to be grounded for women to compete with one another, not for them to compete with other men. So I would actually say that the liberals are actually against women, and the conservatives actually respect women because they want to have men separate from women.
I understand your
In
take
those
on that,
spaces.
but my personal thought is I feel like to each their own. Everybody was put on this earth to live their life and however they wanted to. So
did you vote in the last election?
yes, I did
Why?
because I had the right to.
You voted for that witch.
Yes.
See, this is like why universal suffrage is just the worst idea in the entire world. Like, I don't think anybody here, like that we're seeing, maybe I'm wrong, there might be one in here that can give me any policy prescription that you would like, and you guys vote in elections. How does that make, like, honestly, does that make any sense that you guys get to vote?
I just want to specify something. I never said I wouldn't date someone that voted for Trump. I was more so saying, and the example you gave her, like
You said
why
that you would ask
would-
if he's racist or not.
Yes, but I think it goes both ways. Like I like what you said. I think the last election was very complicated. It was a lot for a lot of people. So some people have reasons they voted for so and so, and some people have reasons they voted for other so and so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so but what we want to know is, because you really haven't gave me anything yet, and I'm going to get to the other ladies too. That's anti-Trump, or inside the Republican Party. Give me one reason of like what should be just a red flag if you found, and the man is attractive, but you found out he's a Trump supporter. But what's that one policy of why you would just be like, you know what, I can't do it because you voted for this. And if you peel the layer back, it's for this one policy, which I just totally,
with Trump.
huh?
With the person or as in with Trump?
Trump makes the policies.
Trump
yeah,
makes the policies. Yeah.
I'm
So
asking you like you're saying why would I, what is my red flag with the person or was my red flag with Trump? That's what
what's the red flag with Trump?
I just don't agree with his ideas.
Also, give us one idea that you truly don't agree with. You said one.
Abortion laws.
Okay, abortion laws. Okay, do you know the abortion laws?
I know majority of them, and nowadays women can't get them.
Well, what did
It's
Trump do
just-
differently?
He took it away because he wants there to
Speaking
be,
of mic, but push the mic closer to you.
I know that he took it away because he wants there to be more children. Well, let me not say more children, but
What do you
I'll
mean he
say
took it away?
He took away most abortions
He
and
took away most
contraceptives to where I'll say population control.
When did he take away contraception, and when did he how did he take away most abortions?
Because in certain states you can't get abortions anymore.
But you can just drive to the next state.
But still, not everybody is fortunate enough to do that.
But you know that's a lie, right? So abortion is legal in all 50 states. It's just different term limits. So some states 4 weeks, other states 6 weeks, other states 32 weeks, meaning that's the term limit. Like once you hit 6 weeks, you can't have an abortion past that week. So abortion is legal in all the states. There's not any states that is like, oh no, you come to this state and you can't have an abortion at all. States just have different limits.
Yeah, but I feel like in the aspect of like once you do that, if they consider it like murder or whatever you want to call it, I just don't really agree with that.
No, there's
Like,
always
everybody has their
somewhere
right to
in the
their
United
body.
States where you can go and kill your baby on the day it's meant to be born. There's always somewhere you can do that.
But like I said, everybody's not fortunate enough to do that. And have that
Fortunate enough to
transportation.
do that. You think that's a fortunate thing to be able to do?
I'm saying as in the transportation part, not everybody has access to everything.
If it's important enough that you want to kill a baby that is about to be born, surely you can, make it
There's
take a
different
loan
situations
or something.
Why people would want to terminate that child though.
Different
Or the
situations. Well,
fetus.
what do you think is an acceptable situation? If somebody has like a financial,
Incest.
no, I'm asking you.
Like-
If somebody has a financial issue, like they're just poor and they want to kill their baby at that point, do you think that's okay?
I'm saying, but there's different situations as to why they have to do that.
The question
If-
was, if somebody's just poor and they want to do that on the day before the baby is meant to be born, would you say that
I'm
should
not
be
saying
legal?
they're doing it the day before.
No,
Y'all just said
the
that there's
question is a
different
hypothetical.
durations.
How would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning?
I didn't have breakfast this morning.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, we'll move on.
All right. Anyone else that is like anti-Trump? And then we'll finish up with this last question. But anyone else? Come on, ladies, speak. It's okay.
Are you pro-Trump? You kind of giving me like slightly pro-Trump look over here.
No, I'm not into politics
Oh.
at all.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
I thought I felt it.
Someone else raised their hand over here. Was it you? It was the other scissor.
Lesbian.
Yeah.
You anti-Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. And can you just speak in the mic a little bit?
Yeah.
Express yourself, ladies. Don't be nervous. Let us know why, if you found out that a woman or a man voted for Trump, why would that be a disqualifier?
Well, I didn't say that. I disagree with Trump outside of his politics. So I don't really think.
Oh, okay. All right. You
You're gonna
just
get the
disagree
answer you
outside
want,
of
I mean,
the
yeah.
politics. All right. Fair enough.
But I
Can I-
do think this
Right,
is
Jake.
kind of off topic. I do think it's very irresponsible to exist in the United States and have opinions and not educate yourself on both parties and not use your right to vote, especially as women, especially as Black women, because people fought and bled for you to like have that.
So you're
Right,
saying
an
that it's
opportunity.
immoral for all the ladies here to be uneducated about politics and be voting? It's okay if you think that.
Yeah.
I mean, I completely agree with
Yeah, we
you.
agree with that.
And I don't think that necessarily people know this because like we don't understand the nature of politics. But the idea that all of you guys, no offense, are functionally retarded when it comes to politics, right? I'm sure you're great at other things in life, but with this, you have no idea what you're talking about at all. And the fact that you can nullify Cooley's vote, who knows what he's talking about, and cancel out his vote is absolutely insane. Now, we're not going to get into a debate about universal suffrage, but I will say that that is just retarded. I've never heard a good argument for it. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.